Okay, we're going to start looking at Blackbird by the Beatles, and the first thing to really look at is what our sort of left hand is doing if you're a right-handed player. Okay, so our thumb is on the 6th string to start, but the most of the song we're going to be going, this is the bass 2 strings here, we're going to start on number 6 with our thumb, but then after that we're going to drop down to the bass note being the 5th string. Have a look. So, the first position which we'll come up to with this hand in a second, but look at the picking. So, I've got my thumb on the bass string, which in this case is string number 6. I've got my second finger on string number 3, and I've allocated third finger on string number 2. And the first combination we're going to play is the bass note, whether it be 6 or 5 for the song, together, and we're going to pick with our second finger afterwards. So we get this combination. So every position is going to be predominantly that kind of style. So 6 or 5, depending on what position we're on, 6 and 2 together, picked at the same time. Okay, moving at this end. So our third finger is going to start on fret number 3 on the 6th string. It must be this finger because we are going to drop down using our first finger in a second. So we're going to play 6 and 2 strings together. The next position is the first finger on string number 2, fret number 1, and this time my thumb's going to drop down to the 5th string. It's 5 and 2 now. So we've got next position. Always 5 and 2 are the strings we're predominantly going to touch. So our first finger is on string number 5, fret number 2, and that's going to string number 2, fret number 3. Oh yeah, sleeves just catch the guitar there. Same again, 5 and 2 together, and 3 to follow. Then we go up to our first finger's on string number 5, and our third finger's on string number 2, fret number 10, fret number 12. Now this hand example, I'm going to show you this one. When we get to this part here, we're going to add a little couple of extra notes in. So if I play it now, we're going to repeat the last 2 strings again. Let me show you. So in essence we're playing 2 and 3. So let's just put all that pattern together. And all that to 10 and 12. You must have heard me because at the bottom corner there we have a Blackbird. So obviously they've heard the tune coming. And again. Good. So that's the first portion of it. We then need to go back through it twice, so here we go. So we have normal speed now, just give it a bit of actual timing. Okay, that's the introduction part. We'll do another video with the next part of the song. Okay, we've done the first opening sequence. We then go to repeat the pattern twice there. We're then going to the next part of the song, which goes like this. I'll play the introduction and I'll play the next part. So, the next part. So, we start with the first finger on fret number 3, string number 5, third finger on fret number 5, string number 2. And we play 5 and 2 together. And we're going to use these unusual sort of wording for these. We're going to call that a big position, and one that's side by side with no fret gap in between is a little position. So it's my little analogy for what to call it. So we're going to start with a big position on frets 3 and 5. Then we're going to miss that dot off and we're going to go to a small position, leading with the first finger there. So let me show you that again. So we're on, this is the lead finger, so 3 and 5, straight to fret number 7 and 8. Then we're going to go back to the dot previously. We're going to do a big position. We're going to go up to this dot with this finger. Let's put that together. Not quite full speed, but just a bit under. Good. After we've done that bit, we then hold that shape and bring it back to fret number 7 and 8 there, still on strings number 5 and 2. And then we do a little flick, which is 2 and 3 strings again, like we did previously. Move that finger across. Then we do a big position on fret number 5 and 7, slide up to 7 and 8 frets, and then 3 and 5.